Chassdic gems on Parshas Devarim. It says in the pasuk, "Re'ei nosati biyotcha es sichrein melech cheshbon ho'emori." I have given into your hands Sichrein, the king of Cheshbon from Emer, ho'emori. Emer is the name of a place, name of this country. That's this simple. The Chassdic Torah are telling us here, Rav HaKodesh Rabbi Yehuda Tzvi Mistretten. First of all, we're going to change a few words here. You think Sichon is the name of the king, according to the Chassdic Torah? Sichon is spelled with a samach, but the Chassdic Torah is saying it with a sin, which means sicha. We're talking about speech. What kind of speech shall a person speak? So the pasuk is saying like this: Re'ei nosati biyotcha es sichain. You should see, you should understand that every person has the option, has the choice, has the bechira to speak either things that are permissible or things that are forbidden. Lashon hara, putting people down. He could speak Torah, good about people, and he could speak bad about people. So he has the option to speak sicha, which is mutter, which is permissible, or sicha, or speech, which is forbidden. So the pasuk is saying, Re'einu sati biyotcha sichen. You have the opportunity, the ability to speak whatever you like. You have the option. Melech cheshbon ho'emori. But you should know that you are going to have to answer, and you're going to be judged. Cheshbon. You're going to be judged in front of Melech. Melech cheshbon. The King of Kings is going to. You're going to have to defend yourself and make a cheshbon. Ho'emori, on every speech that you said. You think Emori means the name of a place? Emori means Emer, speech. So this is what the Chassdic Torah is saying. You have the option to speak good or bad, but whatever you do, you should know you're going to have to answer to the king, to the Melech Malchei Amlochim. You're going to have to make a cheshbon, and you're going to have a din and cheshbon in front of the Melech Malchei Amlochim HaKadosh Baruch Hu for Emori, for each word that you said. Continuing with Chassdic gems and Parshas Devarim, Moshe Rabbeinu says to Sichon, the king of Cheshbon, he says, I sent messengers. We want to pass through your land. Divrei Sholem, peacefully. Ebro bi'artzecha, we just want to pass through your land. And Oichel ba'kesef tishbereni v'ochalti. We're not going to take anything from you. We're not going to fight with you. Just Oichel ba'kesef tishbereni, food for money. Kesef means money. Tishbereni means please sell me. That's the translation for food. Sell me food, v'ochalti, and I will eat. We want to purchase from you food. We're not going to fight. We want to purchase from you food with money. Eichel ba'kesef tishbereni, sell me, and we will eat. That's the simple. The Chassdic Torah are telling us that you have to eat like a ben Torah too. How to eat, the correct manners for eating. Or Rav HaKodesh Reb Doiv Ber Mimezrich, he says, Oichel ba'kesef. You think kesef means money? Kesef means like nichseif nichsafti, desire. Desire. There is a translation for kesef to mean desire. If you want to eat, when a person wants to eat, because he's in the midst of a taiva, he's in a temptation, he has to eat. He has such a taiva. Don't eat while you're in that state. But tishbareni, you think tishbareni means sell me? Tishbareni means break it. Break that temptation. Like this, you could gobble up the whole house, the whole table. That's not the derech haTorah. You have to break the temptation, and then v'yochalti, and then you have to eat. Maybe eat a little bit first before you sit down and eat fully, but you have to break the temptation if you have a tremendous desire. This is the way the Torah wants us to eat, according to the Chassidic Torah. Continuing with Chassidic gems on Parshas Devarim. The same pasuk says, "We'll buy the food from you." Moshe Rabbeinu says to the Miriam, "We'll buy the food and buy the drink. Rak ebra beragloi. Only let me pass through on my feet." That's all we want to do. We want to pass through. Only let me pass through on my feet. That's the simple. The Chassidic Torah are telling us this is a tefillah. Horav HaKodesh Reb Osher Mistolin. This is a tefillah. This is a prayer to HaKadosh Baruch Hu, Ribbono Shel Olam. My request is to ebra beragloi, remove from me. You think ragloi means feet? Ragloi means hergelim, all the rote. Everything I do, all the mitzvahs that I do for Hashem, I do them rote, without any kavanah, without any thought. Please, Ribbono Shel Olam, remove the rote from me, and then I will be able to serve HaKadosh Baruch Hu properly. We have to have kavanah for whatever we do, and not do things according to rote. Chassidic gems on Parshas Devarim. This Chassidic gem is going to tell us how to bring Mashiach. How to bring Mashiach. It says in the pasuk, "Ulemochir nosati es hagilad." To Mochir, the name of a personality, a biblical personality, I have given him the city of Gilad. That's the simple. The Chassidic Torah say, Ulemochir. You think that's the name of a biblical personality? Mochir means makir, somebody who recognizes the greatness of Hashem. He's a maimin, he has bitochin, he recognizes the greatness of Hashem. You know what he can be zoiche to? He can ascend to such great spiritual heights that he will be zoiche to have Ruach HaKodesh and tell us about the coming of Eliyahu Hagilodi. Eliyahu Hagilodi, that's Gilad. The Sati is Hagilad. You can reach the level to bring Eliyahu Hagilodi, which should be Zecha to bring Mashiach Tzidkenu V'mheira V'yameinu Amen V'yamein. Okay, Sikum, a summary for the hashkafas that come out of the Chassidic Torah. We started with saying that a person has to be very careful what he speaks. He has the option. You can speak whatever you want. It's a free country. You can speak whatever you want. Freedom of religion. You can speak whatever you want. But be aware that whatever you say you're going to have to give a din v'cheshbon. You're going to have to answer and defend yourself from the Melech Malchei Amlochim HaKadosh Baruch Hu for each emiri, for each speech that you said, each word that you said. So think before we speak to see if it's in accordance with what Hashem wants. The next thing we spoke about was the proper etiquette according to the Torah of how to eat food. Don't eat food while you're under a temptation, while you're tempted for the food. A person should break his temptation before he sits down to eat. Break it, maybe eat a little bit first, then walk away, and then come back. Maybe that's what he means. But you have to break your temptation. Don't eat while you're under temptation, and that will be the correct way of eating according to the Torah. The next thing we spoke about was person does things according to rote. Person does things. He davens mincha because yesterday he davened mincha, because last year he davened mincha, because his father davened mincha and his grandfather davened mincha. I mean, it's just like rote. We have to daven mincha because that's what the Rebbeinu Shalom wants, and we have to have kavana, what we're talking about. Because if we daven without knowing what we're saying, it's just rote. We want to get rid of rote and serve Hashem properly. We should be zeicher to this. Amen. Then we said, one who recognizes HaKadosh Baruch Hu, he recognizes his Creator. He knows that the Rebbeinu Shalom is godless Hashem. He knows the greatness of HaKadosh Baruch Hu. That person who has emunah and bitochen, he learns Torah, he does mitzvahs. He's a righteous person because he believes in Hashem. That person can elevate himself and rise to such levels. He can even reach the level of Ruach HaKodesh, which can bring Mashiach Tzidkenu, Elio Hagiladi, who will tell us he'll bring. He'll be zecher through his Ruach HaKodesh to bring Elio Hagiladi, who will be mevaser us, who will inform us of the coming of Mashiach Tzidkenu from Heidav Yameinu. Amen.